1 minus 4. 1 minus 4. That is minus 3. Oh, the fourth term minus third term. Minus 2 subtract 1. Again answer minus 3. So here the difference is constant, that is minus 2. Here plus 3. Anyhow, the number sequence, when the difference between the two terms, when you calculate the difference, mind you, any term minus proceeding term. Any term minus proceeding. You can't subtract 7 minus 4, 4 minus 7, 1 minus 2, minus 2 minus 1. Such a manner, then if the difference is constant, everywhere the same answer, then this is called an arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression. Here too, since the difference is same, so this is also called arithmetic progression. And this difference is, the constant value is called common difference. The common difference. So in the first sequence, common difference is 3. So common difference symbolic form is D. In arithmetic progression, the common difference is given by D. So D equal 3 in the first number sequence. In the second one, D equal minus 3. D equal 3, D equal minus 3. Once again, what is an arithmetic progression? A progression when gives you a constant value when any term is subtracted by the preceding term. If the value is constant, such a number sequence is called arithmetic progression. The term minus preceding term. If the result is constant, such a number sequence is called arithmetic progression, where the difference is known as common difference and it is given by D. Okay, let's see. A sequence of numbers such that a constant value is obtained when any term is subtracted from the term right after that is called an arithmetic progression. This is what? Arithmetic progression. A number sequence which gives a constant value when any term is subtracted from the term right after that. Right after that is called arithmetic progression. And also the common difference D can be calculated any term other than the first term minus preceding term. If you get the first term, then first term meaning 2. 2 minus what? Can't. So you can't take the first term, any term other than the first term. So don't get first term, any other term, 11 minus preceding term, 8. That is 3. So D equal 3. Okay, this is what the basic introduction about arithmetic progression and the common difference. Let's go for some example. Find the common difference of each of the following arithmetic progression. Find the common difference of each of the following arithmetic progression. Okay, 10, 6, 2. So it is given that this is an arithmetic progression. you no need to verify because they have given arithmetic progression, right? And if this is an arithmetic progression, you know how to find out or how to calculate the value D, common difference. Common difference. So common difference D, second term minus first term. 6 minus 10. Answer is minus 4. Answer is minus 4. Answer is minus 4. Then what is the answer? Yes, your answer 6 minus 10 or 2 minus 6, right? Anywhere. So anyway, we can calculate it. Here the common difference 1.8 minus 1.5. So 0.3. 0.3. Here common difference is second term minus first term. Minus 7 subtract minus 5. Minus 7 minus 5. Minus into minus plus. Answer is minus 2. So the common difference is minus 2. Common difference is minus 2. So this is how we should calculate the common difference when an arithmetic progression is given. So my dear students, here in an arithmetic progression, this is called the first term, term 1, first term, and also it is known as A. The symbolic form in arithmetic progression, the first term is given by A. First term is denoted by A. And this is second term. Third term, common difference is D. A, D. First term is A, common difference is D. That is the ordinary method of representing an arithmetic progression in symbolic form. Okay. Here, write the first 3 terms of the following arithmetic progressions. Write the first 3 terms of the following arithmetic progression. A equal 9, B equal minus 2. First term is 9, common difference is 2. Here see, when the first term is 3, the common difference is 2. First term is 3, common difference is 2. Then let's try to write the progression. A3 meaning the progression, arithmetic progression starts with 3. So 3, the difference is 2. Different 2 meaning here plus 2. 2 meaning this is 5. When you added the difference, to the first term, 3 plus 2, 5. Now you can see the difference, 5 minus 3, that is 2. So the calculating method is subtract, but the method of getting the other terms is you should add the common difference to the previous term. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 2, 7. 7 plus 2, 9. And this is how you should write the other terms of the progression. When A equal 3, difference is 2. When the difference is positive, this is increasing number pattern, arithmetic progress. Increasing, right? So this is A equal 3, B equal 2, 3, 5, 7, 9. So when A equal 3 and D equal minus 2, how should be the progression? 3, first term is 3. When minus 2 is added to 3, then that is 1. 1 added with minus 2, minus 1. Minus 1 added with minus 2, minus 3. And this is what? The progression. So here see, when D is plus, increasing arithmetic progress. The progression is increasing. Different is positive. When the different is negative, the progression is decreasing. Progression is decreasing. So, by considering the value of D, you can decide whether the progression is increase or decrease. Anyhow, D should be added with A to get the next term. 2 plus 3, 5. 5 plus 2, 7. 7 plus 2, 9. And this is how you should create or the form the terms. With that knowledge, that idea, let's move to the question here. Write the first three terms. 9, 9 plus minus 2. 7, 7 plus minus 2. 5. A equal minus 8. Then start with minus 8. D equal 3. When 3 is added with this, minus 5. When 3 is added to minus 5, minus 2. This is very important part. Write the arithmetic progression with the first term is A and the common difference is D. First term is A, different is D. Then let's try to write the progression. This is what the standard format of the arithmetic progression. According to the symbol, first term is A, common difference is D. So, A, how to obtain the second term? Common difference is added to first term. When D is added with A, the second term is A plus D. A plus D. Then the third term, again the common difference is added with the last term. A plus D added with D, A plus 2D. Then the next term, A plus 3D, A plus 4D, and this is how the progression goes. So this is the first term, and this is called the second term, and this is the third term. T1, term 1, term 2, term 3, term 4. So mind you, the first term of an arithmetic progression is A. Second term is A plus D. Second term A plus D. Third term A plus 2D. Fourth term only A plus 3D. And this is how the progression comes when A equal A and D equal D. Okay, let's see how to get the nth term of an arithmetic progression. Consider the number sequence or number pattern arithmetic progression 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Here, first term is 3, second term is 5, third term is 7, fourth term is 9. So if I ask you what is the 10th term, this is T1, T2, T3, T4. What is T10? What is the term should comes here? T10. How to find that 10th term? Are we going to write all the terms one after the other up to 10? No. Then 25th term. What is 25th term? So we should find a method. We should find a method to obtain the specific term. How to find T10? How to find T20? So we should find out a method to obtain the specific term. It can be 10th term, 25th, or 50th term, 50th term. What? So to answer this question, we should go for an equation or the method of finding here nth term. Nth term. So let's take the same example. Let's take the same example. 3, 5, 7, 9. Let's build up or form the method to find the nth term of an arithmetic progression. Here the first term T1 is 3. 3. So actually in this arithmetic progression A is 3 and what is D? What is D? 5 minus 3, 9 minus 7, that is 2. So A equal 3, D equal 2. The first term is 3. I am going to represent or illustrate, or I am going to express each term. I am going to express each term in terms of A and D. Then how to express 3 in terms of A and D? A is 3 plus 0 times 2. 0 times 2, 0 plus 3, answer is 3. T2, 5. How can we express 5 in terms of the A and D? 3 plus 1 times 2. Answer is 5. T3, 7. 3 plus 1 times 2. Answer is Answer is 7. T4. Answer 9. 3 plus 3 times 2. 3 times 2. Now you can see here, actually what is this? A. And this is what? D. So, if I want to calculate the 10th term, how much? Unknown. Then let's see, according to this pattern, how to calculate the 10th term. 3 plus, here you can observe the relationship between 1 means 0, 2, here 1, here 3, here 2, here 4, here 3, 1 less, 10 meaning, here 9, here 10, then here 9, but the common difference 2 is there. So the answer is 3 plus 2 times 9, 18, 18 plus 3, 18 plus 3, what is the answer? 3 plus 18, 21. So the 10th term is 21. If I am asking you, likewise, 25th or 26th term, unknown, but the method is available. 3 plus, since here 26, here 25 times 2, 53. 53. So likewise, if I am asking you, what is the nth term? What is the nth term according to this pattern? What is the nth term? Right? Observing the pattern and tell me how to write the nth term. Here, 3. 3 plus Here 26, here 25. 10, 9. N, then what is this? N minus 1. Less by 1. The given number less by 1. N minus 1 into 2. And actually, you know what is this 3? 3 is A. What is this 2? 2 is D. Therefore, in the symbolic form, this arithmetic progression, nth term is given by 3 is A, n minus 1 times D is 2 is equal to D. And this is what the equation for finding nth term. Using this equation, you can find 50th term, 100th term, 75th term, any term can be obtained. So the nth term of an arithmetic progression is calculated by the equation Tn equal A plus n minus 1 times D. Okay, students, I believe that you all have got this correctly. What the equation here we are using so n term of an arithmetic progression is given by Tn equal A plus n minus 1 into D. Let's try to solve problems related to this equation. Dear students, this equation you can see here the number of terms. This is any term, this can be 10th term, 15th term, first term, last term, any term. This is representing a term, and this is representing A being what? First term. What is n? Number of the term. Here 10th term means n equal 10. In the number sequence, the serial order, which term, number of the term. And this is called common difference. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this equation is built up of 4 specific terms. So the questions related to this equation, the questions can be finding D, finding N, finding A, or finding N. Sorry, T. So out of the 4, the questions can be any form, finding the term or find first term, find the number of terms and common difference. Let's go to solve all the problems related to this equation and how to use this equation for solving arithmetic process. Question number 1, example, find the 12th term of the arithmetic progression. Find the 12th term of the arithmetic progression 4, 9, 14. Dear students, most probably the 3 terms is enough to represent an arithmetic progression. Right? The student doubt is how many terms to be written or write. So 3 or 4 or 5, any minimum 3 terms to be write to express an arithmetic progression. Right, anyhow, 4, 9, 14. Find the 12th term. You know the equation. Here A equal 4, D equal 9 minus 4. 9 minus 4, D equal 5. A equal 4, D equal 5. 12 term. To find any term, the equation is, you know, Tn equal A plus n minus 1 times D. Tn equal A plus n minus 1 times D. 12 term. T12, T12, A is 4, A is 4, n minus 1, 12 minus 1 times D is 5. 4 plus 12 minus 1 times 5. So, when you are simplifying this, very careful, because the oftenly making errors by the students are the students always try to add these two, but here you can't add these two due to the bracket. So 4 is remains the same. 12 minus 1, 11. 11 times 5. So 4 plus 55. Answer 59. Answer is 59. And this is how solving the first type. First type means find a 12th term. Finding term. Finding the term. That means the equation, this is what the question. T. How to find T? How to find T? That is first type. Okay. After this, let's go and see how to find A, how to find D, how to find N using the same equation, one after the other. If anyone wants, can note down or observe carefully how to use the equation to find the term. Okay. Example number 2. Find the first term. You see, find the first term of the arithmetic progression whose D equal 5 and T21. 21st term is 101. Again, the equation is same. Tn equal a plus n minus 1 times d, and what is given here? T21, 101. So 101 is a term. 101 is a term. So term should come here. 101. 101. A. A is unknown. What is A? A is unknown. N. N is here. T21 meaning here. N equal 21. N equal 21. So 21 minus 1 times D is 5. D is 5. So 101 equal A plus 20 times 5. That is 100. So 101, when this 100 comes here, minus 100 equal A. So A equal 1. And let's see how to use this equation to find the first term of an arithmetic progression when the term and the common difference is given. This is the second type. Finding A. Second type is finding A. Okay, well, we move to the third type and let's see how to find D using the same equation. Example number 3, find a common difference of the arithmetic progression with A equal minus 3 and T32 equal minus 127. So term is given minus 127, A is 3 in 32, D unknown. The equation is n A plus n minus 1 times D. Tn, that means term. This represents the term. Minus 127 equal A is 3, n minus 1, 32 minus 1, D is unknown. D is unknown. Minus 127, 3, 31D. 31D. So 3 comes here, minus 3. So 31D equal minus 130. Minus 130. A equal minus 3 here. A equal minus 3. Sorry. A equal minus 3. When minus 3 comes here, plus 3. Minus 127 plus 3. Answer 124. 31D. So D equal, divide by this, minus 4. D equal minus 4. So this is the next type, how to find D. How to find D. The same equation, we use this equation to find a different here. D is the question. Okay, let's move to the fourth example. Example number 4. Find which term is 1 in the arithmetic progression minus 29, minus 26, minus 23. Find which term is 1. Once again, the question is related to term. Here the students, when the question is related to a term, we should use the equation Tn equal a plus n minus 1 times d to find the term, or which term is this, or the first term, or even common difference, right? Or like here, which term meaning what? Finding n. When the question is related to a specific term, we should use the equation Tn equal a plus n minus 1 to d. Okay, let's use the same equation for this time with a different type. Which term, right? So mind you always, which term meaning what is the n? Which term meaning which term? What is the number of the term? Term is given. Term is 1. First, right? Term is given 1. A is minus 29 and D is, how to calculate D? Second term minus first term. Minus 26 subtract minus 26 subtract minus 29. So answer minus 26 plus 29, 3. So I told you that once, increasing progression, increasing progression, increasing progression means D positive plus 3. Let's use the equation. N equal a plus n minus 1 times d. Tn equal a plus n minus 1 times d. Here, let's substitute the given data. Tn is 1. Here, which term is 1? So, term is 1. A is minus 29. Unknown is n. N is unknown. And the d is 3. So 1 equal minus 29. You should remove the bracket. You know, according to the BODMAS order, multiplication part with bracket 3 times n, 3n, 3 times minus 1, minus 3. So 1 equal minus 21, minus 3. 3n minus 29 minus 3 minus 32. So minus 32, it comes here plus 32. So 3n equal 33, n equal 11. So 1 is the 11th term. So in this progression, when you are writing this progression, 1 is, in this, when you are writing this progression, 1 is in the which position? 11th position. This is the first, second, third, and this is the 11th term. Which term is 1? 1 is the 11th term. Okay, let's go for the next question. Example number 5. So this is an important example. Let's see how to solve this kind of problems using the equation Tn equal a plus n minus 1 times d. The fifth term and the 12th term of an arithmetic progression are 28 and 63 respectively. 28 and 63. Find the first term, that is a, and the common difference d, and the 25th term d25. So how to find out this? First term, common difference a, d. So the unknowns are a and d. So to find a and d, we should convert the given information, data, right? We should convert the given data in terms of a and d. If you can write this information, write this data in terms of a and d, can find out the values of a and d. So what the first one? Fifth term, P5 is 28. If you are writing like this, it is meaningless. Here no A, no D. 12th term, 63. No use, because we need to find A and D. By writing the information or the data in this manner, we can't find A and D. So therefore, when we are writing this information, fifth term and 12th term, can you remember just before we discussed the general form of an arithmetic progression whose first term is A and the common difference is D is written as A, first term is A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, and this is how you should write the arithmetic progressions in terms of A and D. A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D. This is the first term. Second term, third term, fourth term. So, according to this, in an arithmetic progression, first term is A, second term A plus D, third term A plus 2D, fourth term A plus 3D. So 15th term A plus 14D. Likewise, fifth term meaning A plus 4D. Fifth term is 28. 12th term A plus, yes, 11D equal 63. Equation number 1, equation number 2. Simultaneous equation. You know how to solve simultaneous equation, but very simple simultaneous equation. Right? Here A. So equal, by subtract, we can remove. When you get the answer 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1. Second term minus, second equation minus 1. A remove. When subtract 11D minus 4D, 7D. When subtract 11D minus 4, 63 minus 28. If you subtract 1 minus 2, you will get minus 3. Here also minus, minus simplify once again the positive answer. Anyhow, 7D equal 38,552,3. Divide by 7, D equal 5. From the first equation, D equal 5, then A equal 28 minus 40. D 5, 40 is 20. When 20 comes here, minus 20. So A equal 8. So D equal 5, A equal 8. Now you can find the 25th term using the equation A 8, D5, 25th term, D25, A equal 8, 25 minus 1, 24 times, D is 5, 8 plus 120. So answer 128. So very important. This is 5th term, 12th term should be written in the equation form A plus 40, A plus 70 by subtracting simultaneous idea can find D and A thereafter the specific terms. Okay, let's move to the next example. Dear student, after this session, I will send you an arithmetic progression worksheet to the group. So inshallah, when you join to the next class, I expect the answers of the few questions. Therefore, everyone can get practice only by doing the questions which will be sent by me. Right, okay, let's move to the next question. Find the first three terms, common difference, 15th term of the arithmetic progression with nth term given by 3n minus 2. Here, the speciality of this question is a special nth term is given. Only for this question, nth term equation is given, right? So this nth term is only for this question. That is En equal 3n minus 2. En equal 3n minus 2. So normally we are using equation a plus n minus 1 times 3. This is common. This is common for any question. This is common for any question. But this is only for a specific. Only for this question. So we should use, right? We must use the given TN equation for this question. Okay? Okay, using this, let's try to find the answer of the question. Right. First three terms. The Tn equal 3n minus 1. So, the equation Tn equal 3n minus T1 when n equal 1. When n equal 1, Tn equal T1 equal 3 times 1 minus 2. Term number 1. Term number 1 will be obtained by substituting 1 for n. 3 minus 2, answer 1. When n equal to T2, 3 times 2 minus 2. 1 means n1, 2 n2. Answer 6 minus 2, 4. So n equal 3, T3 equal 3 times 3 minus 4, 9 minus 4, 7. Or without writing this, after writing the 1 comma 4, you know the difference, or you know by how much this increasing, by 3, 1 plus 3, 4, 4 plus 3, 7. And this is what the answer for the first part. Right, the first three terms. What is the common difference? And students, you know how to get the common difference. Second term minus first term. 4 minus 3, answer 3. Or 7 minus 4 is also 3. So the first one, second one. Third one, what is the 15th term? By this, Tn equal 3n minus 2, T15. Here, 15th term. 15th term, n equal 15. T15 equal 3 times 15 minus 2, 45 minus 2, 43. Okay, we are discussing how to solve problems using the equation Tn equal a plus n minus 1 times d. And the examples up to 6 we can see here. So each other are different types of problems. Okay, let's move to one more question with a different pattern. In a certain sequence, the nth term is given by Tn equal 3n plus 4. Write the first 4 terms of this sequence. Write down an expression for the n minus 1th term of this sequence, and hence show that this is an arithmetic progression. The third one, which term is 169 in this arithmetic progression. To show that 95 is not a term of this progression. It's actually a large question, right? So different special nth term is given. Using the nth term, we need to answer all 4 parts of the given question. Okay, let's try to do this. So I am giving 1 minute time to find out the answer for the first 2 parts. Let's try to find the first 4 terms of this sequence using the given nth term, and we'll see whether you can find out the n minus 1 term of this progression. Nth term is given. Can you calculate or can you obtain the n minus 1 term? Okay, ready? Tn equal 3n plus 4. First 4 terms. First part, you know how to get. By substituting n equal 1, n equal 1, 3 times 1 plus 4, answer 3 plus 4, 7. N equal to 3 times 2 plus 4. 6 plus 4, 10. So 7, 10. You can see increasing by 3. 10, 30, 60. In the nth term, there is 3. In the nth term, 3n, meaning this progression increased by 3n. Here increased by 3n. In the general term or common term, nth term, 4 is there, then increase by 4. 5n meaning increase by 5. Minus 2n meaning decrease by 2. The progression is decreased by 2. So here increase by 3. The answer for the first part is 7, 10, 13, 16. You can compare the answers, verify the answers with the correct answers. Second part, write down an expression for the n minus. Nth term is only 3n plus 4, n minus 1. N minus 1, 3 times n equal to, then we substitute 2. If n equal 5, we are substituting n equal 5. This time n equal n minus 1. N become n minus 1. When n is become n minus 1, n minus 1, n minus 1 plus 4. 3n minus 3 plus 4. 3n plus 1. So Tn minus 1 answer 3n plus 1. Tn minus 1 meaning what? The term which is before the nth term. Before the nth term. Tn minus 1, 3n plus 1. Okay, we'll go for the third part. Sorry, one more part is there. Write down an expression for the n minus 1 term of the sequence. Hence, show that this is an arithmetic progress. So, students, already here by the numbers, by the terms, by observing the terms, this is confirmed, this is sure, an arithmetic progress. Right? In the exam, if they ask you to prove this is an arithmetic progression, show that the terms are in an arithmetic progression. Suppose if the question is, show that the terms are in an arithmetic progression, then you need to show them the common difference is n minus 7, 3. And this is how you should show you should answer the question. Show that these terms are, or these numbers are in an arithmetic progression. This is what the method of solving an arithmetic progression. But here in our question, we can't use this. Here. Write down the n minus 1. Hence meaning what? Using this term. Using this only, we need to show them this is an arithmetic progression. Right, let's see how to answer that question. Here, the arithmetic progression is 7, 10, 13, 16, First term, second term, third term, fourth term, n minus 1 term, and the nth term. So this is what the progression, right? By showing the common difference is constant, showing the difference is constant, this is an arithmetic progression. So the method of proving an arithmetic progression, you have to show them the common difference, find the common difference, and tell them this is an arithmetic progression. But especially in this question, they ask us to find the D using this. So let's calculate the common difference here. Any term minus preceding term. 3n plus 4. So I told you T5 minus T4. T10 minus T9. Then Tn minus 1. So that's why here Tn minus n term minus preceding term. So 3n plus 4, removing bracket, minus into plus 3n, minus 3n cancel, 4 minus 1, answer. So common difference 3, therefore this is an arithmetic progression. Common difference means 3, therefore arithmetic progression. Otherwise, you can show the other questions, not here. There is no hence. Then you can just calculate the D10 minus 7, 3 arithmetic progression. Okay, let's go for the next. Which term is 169 in this arithmetic progression? Which term? Which term meaning? You know what is n? Which term meaning? What is n? Term is 169. Right? You know A and D. What is A? 7. And what is D? 3. So let's use the equation. Tn equal A plus n minus 1 times D. Tn 169. A 7. N unknown. D 3. 7. 3n minus 3. 169. 3n 7 minus 3 4. Then 3n equal 169 minus 4 165. So n equal 55. N equal 55. So 165 is the 55th term. Okay, let's move to the next. Another very important part of this question is how to show a given number or the given value is not the term of the given progression. Show that 95 is not a term of this progression. When you are writing 7, 10, 14, and you are writing, so 95 is not a term of this progression. Maybe 94 or 96 will be here, but 95 is not a term of this progression. Then how to prove that? Okay, let's see. Let's assume 95 is a term of this progression. Let's assume 95 is a term of this progression. Let's write 95. The term 95, assume that is a term. A is 7, unknown. Let's find out which term. If there is 95 is a term. If 95 is a term, let's find out the number. Which term is it? T is 3. 7, 3n minus 3, 3n plus 4. So 3n equal 95 minus 4. 3n equal 91. 3n equal 91. N equal 91 divided by 3. Cannot be. 91 not divisible by 3. Decimal answer. Decimal. So if the answer is decimal, meaning 91 cannot be a specific term, right? Therefore, since the answer is not an integer, since n is not an integer, 95 is not a term. 95 is not a term. Since n is not an integer, this cannot be a term of this progression. Okay, students, now I am giving you a question. right? About to give a question. Let's try to find your own answers. After discussing the answers, inshallah, let's conclude the class. Before that, I'll put the question on the board. We'll see whether you have got it or not. Today, we learn the half part of arithmetic progression. There are two equations. One is related to the term and the other is related to the sum of the arithmetic progression. How to get the total, right? How to get the total of the n terms. Total, sum, SUA. So, today we learn how to use the equation, n term equation, Tn equal a plus n minus 1 and just I want to verify whether you have got it or not. So for that purpose to verify it, I'm just giving a question, writing on the board, and you can note down, and let's try to find the answer within few minutes time. Okay, this is the question, your school textbook question. How many multiples of 5 are there? How many multiples of 5 are there between 1 and 150? How many multiples of 5 are there between 1 and 150? Okay, let's try to find the answer. I'm giving 2 minutes time for you. Okay, we'll see. I believe that you all have got the answers. No progression. No progression is given. How many multiples of 5 are there between 1 and 150? Right? So between 1, we need to 4. We need to build up the progression first. Between 1 and 150, between 1 and 150, when you consider the multiples of 5, then multiples of 5 within this range, within the given range, multiples of 5 have started with 5, 5, 10, 15, 20. The last term is 150. Right? Then, if anyone asks you, between 1 and 150, we should form the progression. First term is not 5. Sorry, first term is not 1. First term is not 1 because 1 is not a multiples of 5. So if the question is multiples of 3, you should start with 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, and the last term is 150, okay. And multiples of 4, then you should start 4, 8, 12. Final term is 148, cannot be 150. Multiples of 4, 150 is not a multiples of 4. So the last term is this. You can't exceed 150. Therefore, multiples of 4 mean 4, 8, 12. Multiples of 3. 3. Between 10 and 50. Between 10 and 50. Then where should start? 12. After 10, the first multiples of 3, 12. 12, 15, 18, and you should start with 48. 48. And you should build up this progression. You should build up this progression. And this is what our progression. Okay, let's see how to answer the question. So after forming the progression, 5, 10, 15, the last term is 150. Then the question is, how many multiples? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like how many multiples? We can't count and get. Right? For example, if there are several number of students in a class, right? Number of students in a class, row wise. How many students? This is student number 1, student number 2, number 3. How many students are there? If you can find out the number of the last student, if the student number is 50, then simply we can say there are 50 students in the class. We no need to count one by one. Right? If you can find the number of the last term, for example, the 50 is the last number, meaning there are 50 students in the class. Here, how many terms are there? Let's find which term is this. Which term is 150? What is the number of this term? Which term is 150? Then, using that, we can answer the question. Tn equal a plus n minus 1 times n. Tn 150 equal 5 n minus 1 times d. Here increase by 5. D is 5. 5 plus 5n minus 5. Simplify. 150 equal 5n. N equal 30. So how many multiples of 5 are? If the 150 is the 30th term. This is 30th term meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, 30th term meaning there are 30 multiples of 5 between 1 and 150. I don't know whether you are thinking what by doing easy questions by me and the difficult one is given to you, right? Anyhow, all these questions are related to the same equation Tn equal a plus 1, a plus n minus 1 times. Okay, students, I believe that you all have got this, and inshallah, I will send you the worksheet, the tune, to the group in the PDF form. You better get the worksheet, and I kindly request you all to get the answer before the next class. And in the next class, definitely I am giving only the answers for the questions what is sent by me. And we'll start the second part of the arithmetic progression, which is how to calculate or how to find the sum of the arithmetic progression. And also, I believe that maybe some difficulties or inconvenience while we are doing this class through Zoom. Anyhow, your comments, suggestions, and complaints is expected. So don't hesitate to send your comments, suggestions, and complaints about this. Inshallah, I'm ready to make correct all of this. So let's meet you in the next week. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ni bila dia lagi ni dia. Ni